Hey guys, in this video we're going to be talking about homeschooling styles. So if you want to see this, stick around. If you're new to my channel, hello, welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. My name is Sarah and I'm a homeschooling mom of 5. And I like to do videos on homeschool, motherhood, organization, and DIYs. If you like that kind of content, consider subscribing below. I try to release a video once a week and sometimes I even do bonus videos. Be sure that you're subscribed and don't forget to hit the bell button so that you're notified every single time I upload a video. Since I have learned about homeschooling styles, man, I have been set free from so many things and expectations I had on myself and all sorts of things. I have a chart here on my phone that I'm just gonna read off to you. I'm also gonna put a link in the description box below where you can take a test to figure out what homeschool style you are. So be sure to check that out. Okay, so the first one is classical. Classical homeschoolers utilize the 5 tools of learning, referred to as trivium within the first 3 stages of learning: grammar, dialectic, and rhetoric, I think it's called. There is an emphasis on Greek, Latin, as well as an in-depth study of classic literature. From what I have heard, they do a lot of memory work. I've heard of classical conversations. I kind of tried to look into it and I almost wanted to do that because I like the fact of memory work. I think that's great, but it just was not realistic for my family at this season of our life. Maybe we could try it another time. I have a friend who does classical conversations and she was kind of telling me a little bit about it, but they memorize so much and these children are like super smart. They really are. And at first I was like, yeah, but if they're only memorizing facts, are they really learning? But they really are, because what happens is they start to memorize all these different facts. When they get into the different stages, it's like they start to piece things together that they remembered facts about. It's very interesting. You should go look more into it. Just look up classical learning style and then you could learn a whole bunch more about it. But these I'm just touching a little bit about each one. So the next one is called Eclectic. I think I pronounced it right. Eclectic homeschoolers use a little bit of this and a little bit of that, using workbooks for core subjects and unschooling in other areas of education, which unschooling is another one. So they kind of just take bits of pieces from here and there. So if you want to know more in depth about any of these, I just highly suggest that you just go to Google and look it up. You could just write in, like I said, classical homeschooling style, eclectic homeschooling style, and then you can research more. But I just kind of want to just pinpoint a little bit about each of them because like I said, a lot of people don't even know that there are different homeschooling styles. I know I didn't at first. The next one is Montessori. Montessori emphasizes effortless learning where the child learns at his or her own pace while encouraging more discovery than technology. And a student's learning station is kept neat and tidy and often uses wooden objects rather than plastic. I am partly Montessori. They like wooden things. They like practical life stuff. So they teach their children practical life stuff even at a very young age. I have looked up Montessori classrooms and stuff and have been so amazed. I'm actually reading a book right now on Montessori because I'm like so fascinated by this. Like Montessori really fascinates me. And they let the child kind of figure things out on their own and discover things on their own. So the next one is Charlotte Mason. The Charlotte Mason method firmly believes that a child learns best with real life situations. Children should be given time to play, create, and be involved in real life situations from which they can learn. Students learn literature from living books. They do a lot of nature studies and they're outside a lot. They take real life experiences as learning, like going to the grocery store or making a shopping list or, you know, going out for a nature walk. You're gonna learn about nature as you're walking. Doing a garden, that's like Charlotte Mason's type of things. Okay, so then there is traditional. As a traditional homeschooler, you buy the year in a box curriculum and bring the schoolroom to your living room. So traditional schooling is pretty much just like doing school, like you would do school inside of an actual school right at your house. Then there is online. And as an online schooler, most or all of your homeschool curriculum is on the internet or computer software. So they pretty much just do all of their stuff online or on the computer. Next homeschooling style is unschooling. Unschoolers have 100% student-led education. Inspired by the writings of John Holt, this seemingly unstructured approach to education allows the student to dive fully into his or her interests. So you pretty much just go with, like it said, what your child is led by. So if your child is interested in whales, you'll just go and check out a whole bunch of books from the library and study on whales. I know that they probably do their core subjects and all of that too, but it's not like, oh, here's this curriculum and we're gonna sit down and we're gonna totally just do this. They're pretty much just very free and relaxed. And the last one is Waldorf. The Waldorf method stresses the importance of educating the whole child, body, mind, and spirit. Children do not use standard textbooks. Instead, they create their own. So I follow this one mom because I think I'm just so fascinated with all of the homeschooling styles, even though I might not be that. There's things from different styles that I like, but I follow this one YouTuber. You can look her up, it's Pepper and Pine, and she's a Waldorf homeschooler, and they do they're very into arts and crafts, and they make the most beautiful things. If you want to know more about that, I highly suggest you go check her out, Pepper and Pine. I'll try and link her YouTube in the description box. So those are all the homeschooling styles. I hope this video helped you in some way. I know it was only just a little nugget from each of them, but if maybe you heard one that you were like, oh yeah, I think I might be that, I highly suggest that you go and look it up. Also, don't forget that I'm leaving the link in the description box of where you can take the test to find out what type of homeschooler you are. And if you take it, leave a comment and let me know. I'd love to see how everybody is just so different, and that everybody's homeschooling styles is different. It's just so cool. God is so awesome how he created us all to be different, and it's totally okay. I really hope this video helped you out. This is something I really wish I knew before I started homeschooling, because I think it would have been so much easier for me to pick curriculums and stuff or not be so stressed out about things. If you like content like this, consider subscribing below, and don't forget to hit the bell button so that you're notified every single time I upload a video. All right, guys, have a blessed day.